Welcome to the Prehocracy Show.
Yeah, welcome to it. We're just here getting ready for it, and
We have an exciting one coming up,
yeah.
all about voice acting.
Oh yeah, I love voice acting.
You're probably watching this after you watch the regular show because we'll tease about it, which we didn't do in the last time.
Oh well.
Oh well.
We'll do something.
Yeah.
I've actually done some voice acting at the different jobs that I've worked in. I've absolutely loved it. I love voice acting.
This is the extent of my voice acting right here is having my voice on camera because usually I'm behind the camera.
I can do characters. I can do different accents. I just
I
love
can do
it.
different accents. I mean, I guess I like acting like that, but I don't feel confident in my voice. I have kind of a lisp, as you probably all know, and it became self-conscious. So I do want to get better. I think it'd be good.
Yeah, I've just loved it, and I love doing voices for. They're usually pretty mellow stuff, not anything very exciting. I could probably find it online and share it somewhere. But welcome to the Prehocracy Show, the show before the show where we get ready, we get ourselves in the mood to talk.
This is kind of like the show before the show that you watch after the show.
Yeah.
So
the show before the show that you watch after the show. Perfect.
Okay.
I like that. That's a good tagline. And again, if you haven't watched our first one, we are answering the 36 questions that will make you scientifically fall in love.
It's proven.
It's proven.
It's going to happen. So
People will have this conversation of 36 questions. They'll stare into your eyes for 2 minutes without saying anything.
That's the reward after we finish our 36 questions. You get to stare into our eyes for 2 minutes.
We will just stare longingly into your eyes because we will have fallen in love with you. So let's go into our first question. What would constitute a perfect day for David Landeen?
Perfect day, I have to get something done. As much as I would love to say the perfect day is laying in bed all day and watching TV, I'm not, like, I have to be with people I like. I have to be in a place that I like. I have to be doing something I like. Mm-hmm. So probably like a hike in the mountains with my family, and then like really good food afterwards as a reward for doing the hike. I think that those are like the perfect day is, then you like get to go home and you get to sleep in your own bed. And you don't have to, like, I really do like day hikes and stuff like that. So
okay.
So that's what I'm going to say, perfect day.
Okay. Mine mostly revolves around food. I would say that those are like the big things in there. So, of course, a good breakfast.
Okay.
Breakfast is one of my favorite meals ever. Like, I can have breakfast any time of the day.
You're a Leslie Knope.
Yeah, I am a Leslie Knope. There's a quote that Ron says that I wrote down. I had to like pause it and rewind it a couple times, and it says something like, there is no ill of the world that can't be cured by breakfast food. And I agree. So I'd probably go get breakfast at the Original Pancake House because they have amazing food. Their burrito, their salsa verde burrito, spicy, delicious. Oh, love it.
Probably should have eaten before we did this.
Oh, yeah. And then, because I think for my perfect day, I'd want to do something creative. I'd want to do something for myself, whether that's, I've got some paintings that I want to do, maybe some just goofy graphics, do something productive for myself. For lunch,
really a lunch so far. Wow.
Oh yeah. Lunch, I don't know. I'd probably want a sandwich, like a good like club sandwich.
Okay.
Or like a BLT, something fresh, something light. Because for dinner, I'm gonna go to like a super fancy restaurant and get something that's just probably shrimp in it. I love shrimp. I love shrimp. Eating spicy snacks would be another thing. If I could have some Takis somewhere in this, maybe in the afternoon, because that's usually when I eat my spicy snack.
That's interesting. I'm definitely one that I would much rather go without eating. Like if I could give up eating, I totally would, no problem. Because I'm like, it's a burden. It costs too much money. It takes away from time. I could be doing other things.
We were blessed with taste buds for a reason.
Yes,
and that reason is to eat food.
I always did.
I would say another thing in my perfect day, I would want to go and do something with my wife and daughter, like something that's just us. Like we like to walk through IKEA
Yeah.
Like we don't really buy anything. Sometimes we buy stuff, but like we'll walk in, we'll go into the as is section, see if there's anything there, and then walk all the way through.
Oh man,
and
my
point stuff
perfect
out.
day does not involve IKEA. I guarantee that one.
I love IKEA. I love just walking through, and it's one of those things that you like. You just get to kind of talk and play and goof around, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Dinner at a fancy restaurant. I said that.
Yeah. Dinner at a fancy restaurant.
I'd probably want to watch a movie. Have like just a moment of like take myself out of myself, like a movie that I can just get into and just zone out and and then like an ice cream at the end of the day. See, it all revolves around food for me.
It does.
Food is king in my life. That sounds like a beautiful day for me. I need to do that someday.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next question. When did you last sing to yourself? And when did you last sing to someone else?
The last time I sang to someone else was this morning. I was feeding baby girl and I was singing Disney princess songs. We got a CD called Now This Is Disney Princesses. I'm surprised that that's still going on.
Oh, yeah.
I remember in high school when it was the first now that's what I call music.
Yeah.
I have that CD.
I think I didn't get anything until like Now 4, Now 5, something like that.
So I sang to her then. I sometimes sing just to myself in the car. Like I will sing along with songs on some of my playlists and stuff. So I probably would have said I sang to myself yesterday. I sang to someone else this morning. How about you?
Usually I don't realize I'm singing to myself. There are songs that get stuck in my head. And so it's hard to track. But I think probably yesterday, I'm trying to think what song was stuck in my head yesterday. It's very possible that it was something from Handel's Messiah. I don't know exactly why.
All We Like Sheep?
No.
We like sheep.
That's a good one. No, I think it was For Unto Us.
For unto us a child is born.
Yeah. Singing to someone else, that is how I put my children to sleep. The great songs, if you ever need songs to put your kids to sleep, there's a repertoire. So we have Part of Your World, Somewhere That's Green from Little Shop of Horrors. We have When You Believe, There Can Be Miracles When You Believe from Prince of Egypt. The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel is an incredible song for putting kids to sleep. I use that all the time.
I just found a cover of that song.
It's a great song.
It's a really great song.
And then I'm trying to think. I think I recently. Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas is another one I recently started using. I get tired of some of the songs. Yeah. So like every night I sing to someone else.
Nice.
So, that's my singing. I mean,
question number 6. If you were to live to the age of 90,
okay,
and you basically get to the age of 30, you can keep your mind,
okay,
or you can keep your body,
okay, for
30 years, for the rest of those 60 years.
Okay,
which one would you want to go with?
I think mind. I think I would want to keep my mind, because I think being a 30-year-old with the mind of a 90-year-old wouldn't be very good. But there's a lot of smart old people. Old people have to be smart. They are known for being smart. In every movie, there's the old wise man. And so, like...
Wait, so does this question...
I don't know, because I just realized that. Does that mean that I don't get to learn anything? Or does that mean, like, my mind is as sharp as when I was 30? I'm going to say that my mind was as sharp as when I was 30.
I would say that.
Yeah, because then I would choose that. And I would just be able to be this old wise man that's fun and witty and sharp and fast and can be, the coolest grandpa ever.
I would have to agree. I don't know why I would really want a body of a 30-year-old for my entire life. I mean, I can see like the appeal of it.
I haven't hit 30 yet, so who knows what my body will be like when I'm 30. I may change that answer.
I have surpassed 30 and it's not pretty. So I guess there are like the not having the ails or the ailments of being old and things like that. But here's kind of a surprising fact about me. When I was young, I've always wanted to be old. Like I have always wanted to be an old man.
Because you can get away with anything.
That's the thing. I have been such a good person.
Yeah.
I've done good stuff, but like old people get away with anything. And that's why, like, there's that Betty White show. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I have.
Where she's playing pranks with her old friends. Hilarious. Because they can get away with it. Like, they can do something.
Well, and on Community, when there was like the old person gang that would like get together, and Pierce tries to join it, and they like steal the dean's car. Oh, that's such a good episode.
I mean, you like someone's driving horribly, and you pull up, and it's like an older person.
I
and
know,
you're
they're
like,
just old. All right, it's okay.
Like, and how surprising things are when an old person does or says it. Like, it's like,
did they just say that?
And I mean, I've had moments in my life where I've realized like I'm looking at an old person and I'm like, you have lived an entire life. Like, what have you known? What have you like going back to one of the questions last time, like, it's so interesting to hear what people's stories are and where they came from and what they did. And I would retain my mind as well.
Absolutely. I'm terrified to get old for my mind. And we're not talking like 90 old. We're talking like mid-40s old.
You're supposed to get smarter, aren't you?
I haven't seen that. Like, think about trying to use a computer. Like, think about your parents trying to use computers, and then think about what you're going to be like trying to use a computer. That terrifies me.
My parents are pretty good at using my computer.
My parents are pretty good, but I just know people who cannot learn new things.
My dad, he sold electronics for forever. He knows electronics, but he does this thing where when he's working on something or doing something, he like verbally says what his mind is thinking. So he'll be like, so how do I get into the Wi-Fi? How do I do this? And he'll be going through and clicking it, and I can sit there and just kind of be like a viewer to it, and he will do it, but it makes it sound like he doesn't know what he's doing, but I know he knows what he's doing.
Oh, that's a nice system.
It's just one of the, and he does it when, like, if we're working together, and then he kind of does play-by-plays.
All right.
I love it. Thanks, Dad.
Well, that's 1/6 of the way done with these questions. You will fall in love with us. It's going to happen.
We will stare deeply into your eyes, and you will fall in love with us.
Yeah.
Deeply.
You should have set aside 2 minutes of your life to stare deeply into our eyes.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
All right. Let's get started on the episode.
All right. We'll get into it. So this episode, voice actors, you know. Okay. Ready?
Nope.
Ready? Okay. Welcome to the Adhocracy Show, the show for people who have an ear for that perfect voice.
We'll be right back.
Yzma.
The boys up for Cusco. The poison specially chosen to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Are you kidding me? This is Ancart Mahogany. I love his voice.